Hi, it's Tony again from Paranormal Investigation UK. The date today is the 17th of January 2021 and we'll be reviewing some footage from the 30th of December 2020, just coming up to about 11:45. This is a Wednesday night. Okay, quite been busy, quiet day. It is the 30th for some reason. There's been about 7 or 8 captures, which is probably the highest one we've had for a long time, covering from early hours throughout the day. This is again in the empty room. We've also had captures in the hallway as well as in the main office, so it seems to be a bit of everything. So looking at the time frame, the alarms tend to get captured around about 2 to 3 seconds, so we've got some visual anomaly there, so it's no doubt it will be some sort of sound. So we'll see where this takes us. We'll deal with this first one first, which is what actually triggered it. I'm using no amplification whatsoever on this one. Okay. Okay. That's a strike of sound. Let's just get the average. I'm on actual normal volume, and that's quite incredibly loud. Let's take a screenshot of that. It's quite a solid. Just save that. It's quite a solid sound. The empty room doesn't have any heating on. Starting round about the 14th, 15th of January, we started to do a 24-hour monitoring of temperature, just to run the theory that this could be down to the building cooling down, heating up, that type of thing. There's no heating on this within this area, but it will warm up during the day, it'll cool down during the night, particularly the cold snap. It's just been above freezing around about this date, and it's coming up to 11:45, so it's got to be quite cool. Can this account for it? We simply don't know at the moment, and the frustration with lockdown is that we're unable to go in, spend some time there where we can monitor these and see for ourselves. So we're having to do stuff remotely. One of them is 24-hour monitoring. Roughly about every 5 minutes it'll take a temperature reading. So in the next couple of weeks you'll start seeing me dealing with that and introducing that as part of the reviews and analysis that we do. Up to then, all it's been a question of doing is reviewing the footage that are triggering these alarms, these noises, taking a screenshot of the frequency and just simply recording that. There's little else I can do. So what we'll actually do now is I'm going to go past the noise, turn the volume up quite a lot, and we'll go through the rest of the footage now. We'll look to see if there's anything else visually can be seen as well as anything audible. That light at the end is just a street light that's permanently on outside. That's the reason why. It's not daylight, I can assure you. It is in fact 11:45 in the morning. Bit of bass frequency, I'll get rid of that. And there's another one. Right, okay. How did that happen? There. Again, we can guarantee that no one's in the building, otherwise the landing camera would have picked them up. Okay, I'm just going to go back into flat with this, take all the volume out and EQ. Not even loud enough to get a fix on that. Not sure. It's simply just not loud enough. I can probably get a fix if I lift it up. Back to average again. Barely any frequency. Yeah, okay. Just a simple question, just recording that. When the volume's right off, although you can just about hear it, it's not enough to get a frequency on it. Just there. That could come from anywhere. Okay. Okay, go through the rest of it now. That boomy sound is just microphone feedback, because I've amplified quite a lot. Another one. That's loud enough to get a fix on. I can see that already. Yeah, that's quite loud. Certainly as loud as the first one. There's got to be a certain signal power to trigger the CCTV. They won't trigger over low noises, but certainly Okay. Hang on a second. We made an error there. When you take a screenshot of the frequency, always make sure the volume is normal, not and as we can see there, it's not showing anything. You know, we can probably take a maximum. Yeah. I'm actually going to, although you can clearly hear it, I would have expected to have seen a frequency. I'm actually going to bring in another analyzer, a little bit more sensitive to that time. I think it's that one. Yeah, I think it is. Let's have a look at that again. No. I can see it performing about the same. Okay. Just a question, just recording the two lighter taps. Can't get a frequency on those sounds. I thought they would have been loud enough for me to get a fix of frequency, but clearly that's not the case. So we'll turn it back up and finish the rest of it off. Yeah, that's only because I've turned it up. Not sure. On normal volume, just simply can't hear it. Okay. Okay. So what we've got there really is a single rap, really, right at the beginning. Two further lighter raps that are lacking in frequency because they're just simply not loud enough. I don't like amplifying to get a frequency fix because you just introduce background feedback because of the microphone placement. Even all recorders will record silence. It may sound a crazy statement to make, but they record silence. You start lifting the silence, you bring other stuff in there, so it'd be impossible to show what that was. And there's this like strange boomy sound that could most likely be outside contamination. I know it's at 11:45. This could just be down to the property cooling down, because the side rooms are floor underneath. If the heating's on there, it will warm the empty room up, even though the heating's not on. And once you start cooling down more than just a couple of degrees, you will get sound, noise, building noise, settlement, that type of thing. So just simple case again, a case of just recording. So at least that's the last of the ones for the 30th before we move on to the 31st of January, New Year's Eve. 31st of December, I should say. Okay, see you on the next one.